What's up, everybody? I'm Tahir Moore.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
And this is another episode of Damn Internet, You Scary.
Hey.
We got a very special guest in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Baltimore raised, I don't know if you raised that, but originally from Baltimore. Fantastic comedian, content creator. You might have seen him on a little show, America's Got Talent. He's here with us today, off tour. You know what I'm saying? Take your time off, Mr. Mikey Winfield.
And thanks for having me, man. It's been about time. I've been waiting for this forever. Thank you, everybody. I love you. I hope you love me.
Hey.
Let's love. Let's spread it around the world. Thank you very much, you guys.
This is
Thank you.
hype.
Hey,
Yeah.
Let's
do this
get
shit.
it going.
How you been, man?
Hey, man, extraordinary. You know, I feel like energy makes everything happen, and I got a lot of good vibes, and I've been pushing them out, and then I'm receiving a lot of good vibes coming in my direction.
Hey.
So life is amazing.
This is so wholesome. This is the greatest intro.
Hey, I hope it's wholesome. I want you to continue to look at me in that light, world. I want you to remember that. So when you hear these other stories, man, they're false, they're not true.
Oh, we gotta get to those.
Yeah.
Let's keep all the positivity.
What has life been like since premiere on national TV? Like, are you recognized everywhere you go now?
Hey, man, daily.
Daily.
So daily, this is what happens, you know, and this is the greatest part about being a two-time loser on AGT. I lost 2 consecutive seasons. Like, no one's ever done that. That's why I'm so proud.
What place?
Like, yo, man, I was like top 5,
Nice.
but it was 2 L's. So now when you see people in the streets, they're always like, you should have won. Those are the people that buy tickets because
Yeah.
they're like, you should have won. And if I would have won, I'd have got more hate.
Yeah.
But since I didn't win, they're
It's an
like,
underdog
nah,
story
you
right now.
should have won.
Clay
The
Aiken
underdog
style.
story.
So
Yeah.
what happens now is daily. It's like, yeah, I'm recognizing, you know, people are seeing me in the streets, the airport, you know, everywhere you go, and you don't realize how many people have
Watch
seen
TV. Yeah.
this show.
Yeah.
Like a many. And then they buy tickets, and I end up in towns called Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania.
What?
Just
That's
some
one word or
random
2
ass
words?
places. I think it's 2, you know, and then you in
Jim
there.
Thorpe
and
sounds
then,
dangerous.
man, my fans, man, they like 70, 80. It don't even matter because they buying tickets.
They
man.
buying
Yeah,
tickets.
It might be their last show, but I ain't tripping because I'm selling tickets.
So did your fan base, did it expand like older?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I love them because everybody knows this about me. I've always liked the older, like the moms, like the women. Like I've always been into like the varicose vein chasing, you know, like I've been into that.
That's new.
So now I got
Varicose vein
them
chasing.
popping up, man, and I got the fan base and just
No
yeah.
pun intended. They pop it up.
They pop it up. So yeah, it's been great. And now I realize like you got that, you know, nurture that, and now where's the next one? What's the next wave? What's next for me? And that's
Yeah.
where I'm at right now. Is like, hey man, meeting more people. You know, letting them know what I do, and hopefully they show up.
What are the chances of a third time on America's Got Talent?
They reached out to me last year.
Okay.
So I just may do it again next season. I mean, it's going to happen. It's
Right.
inevitable because I got material, I got jokes for it. It's just a matter of like when I do it, you know. And I'm not gonna turn it down. Like there was like. Only thing I would turn it down for is I have like a Korea tour, and if they wanted me to do it exactly then yeah, I'm gonna pass it up because I'm going to Korea. I've never been there, and I want to do new things. But for the show, it's opened up a lot of doors, so there's a loyalty.
Yeah.
There's a loyalty to the show.
Yeah, you want to do that. You don't want to disappoint the fans that and the supporters that got on board with you, especially like from season 1.
Yes.
Your first time on the show, and they're looking forward to that. So you definitely want to be there for them, but you also want to get those new experiences. And as a comic, this is something I've come to realize, like within the last couple of years. Like I've never wanted to be the GOAT. That was never my goal in comedy. My goal was literally just to be the best that I could be to the fan base and the supporters that come out to me.
Yeah.
And like when you take that off, or you look at it from that point, it takes a lot of pressure
Man,
off of.
forget pressure. What about the people that already think you the GOAT? You know,
Yeah.
there's a list of people, and you know, like you don't want to live in your comments. You don't want to live, but you get the DMs, and they're like, "Man, you the GOAT. You the
changed my
GOAT."
life.
And it's like, yeah, man, you changed their lives. Maybe you are.
Yeah.
Maybe you are. You know, I'm nominated right now for the Joke of the Year.
Really?
The Joke of the Year, man. I wrote a joke, And that was always my goal, man. Like, I like to write, you know, like, that's all I want to do is just write some new stuff. And now I'm nominated from the Academy for the Joke of the Year.
That's crazy.
So how does that work?
Yo, man, what happens at the end of the year, they're going to look at all the nominees for the Joke of the Year, and mine's on the list, and I'm going to win. It's an incredible joke. It should be in the comments up in the thing, man. Make sure y'all check it out when y'all can check it out.
What's it about?
Man, so look at this. This is a fact, and that's what I like, man. I like to be fact-based. There was one black man on the Titanic.
There's only one?
It was only one I know about.
Uh-huh.
But I did the research, man. It's a real dude. You know, it was a person. And it was one black dude on the Titanic, and they never talked about it. It wasn't in Titanic, the movie. It wasn't in nothing. And
Deleted scenes?
And I brought it to light. Yeah, it should have been in deleted scene. Yeah. We should have saw him walk past like DiCaprio, like one quick ass time, do some black shit.
No line?
Do some shit. You do like, yeah, he ain't need lines. I think that's what the power is of us, man. Like being black, man, we just kind of shine.
Yeah.
We naturally shine. We don't even always need lines. Sometimes, man, I'm watching a television show and it's a black person in the background. I'm just like, man, look at him, man. This dude, he's just swagging out in the back, sipping on his coffee. Like, man, you know, man, he could get a spinoff.
A background extra spinoff would be crazy.
A spinoff for the background extra. Just off his sip.
That is hilarious. Well, first of all, love the energy. It's amazing. It's fantastic. And it's definitely infectious. Like, people are even talking about it in the comments. Like, they love your smile and love the energy, man. That definitely makes a difference in this game. I definitely want to tap into, like, how do you not get jaded? How do you keep the energy up after, you know what I'm saying, 2 seasons of
That's
America's Got
funny.
Talent?
I am jaded. Yo, I knew from day one this shit is slimy. This is a dirty ass business, and I'm jaded because I've seen so much. I've been passed on so much. I've seen so much happen. I've seen darkness, man. Like, I want to be a writer. I like writing. I want to be a writer for comedians officially. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen stuff stolen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm incredibly jaded. It's just, I got a spirit that's really positive and I can't fight it. Like, I can't fight the positivity.
A lot of brand deals coming because of that.
It's too incredible. So, but man, no, I'm so jaded, man. And through like this and, you know, entertainment and just relationships in general, like, yeah, it's put me in very dark places, you know? And then you just kind of muscle through, and that's what it's about. It's about that journey. It's about enjoying it if you can.
Yeah, if you can.
Everyone doesn't have the power to do that, and I see that people, man, like, life is weird. People feel how they feel. You're granted the life you're granted, and I see all this mental health stuff, and I'm just like, I'm very incredibly blessed to have the energy that I have.
Yeah, that's great, man.
That's super dope.
I love to hear it. I love to see it. And I always wondered, like, I seen, you know, you on America's Got Talent. I seen Preacher on another show. And I feel like when you guys get to that level, like I saw you were doing a couple shows with Howie. Like, do you feel weird coming back to, like, the comedy clubs? Like, after being gone for so long, because you've been on tour and you've been with Howie, you with the TV. Is it a weird adjustment to come back to the clubs and, you know, do a workout night or something like that? Or is it just, you feel regular?
No, man, you know what? That's kind of like my refuge. Like, when I go back to the comedy clubs, I feel like a comedian again. That's what I want to feel like.
Yeah.
That is the feeling I want to have.
Not just a performer.
Right, absolutely.
Gotcha.
Like, a lot of times, man, you go, and I love the fans. I love the shows that are my shows, you know, but they love you so much, they just gonna rock with you. And I appreciate that, and I love that. But I like when I surprise and they don't know me still, because then people are seeing me for the first time, and they're like, who is this? And now I'm just like, I might be filthy. Whereas my fans, they see me in all the clean light, and they want all the clean jokes, and I have those too. But I like to pop up and just be who I am.
Yeah.
Like, my whole ultimate goal of this all is, like, just to be myself the whole time, because it's better. It's easier than trying to be like, oh, man, I got to be this way for these people and this way for these people. I just rather be this.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, nah.
Right.
I feel like Tony Becker was in that space for a while. People viewed him as a clean comic. And he was
really?
like, I'm not a clean comic. I just don't cuss unnecessarily. And then I feel like there was kind of a space where he was like, man, fuck all that, man. And he sort of, just getting a little more liberal with the cursing. But it's crazy how people will put you in a box. Like when I toured with Kev and Tony, I knew that I was touring with Kev and this is mostly his audience. So I'm mindful of that when I'm performing certain jokes and switching out words to make sure I'm not as crass as I would be on a tour of my own. But like, people started grouping me in, and it was like I literally talked to somebody at an agency. I won't say the name of the agency, but they was like, oh no, we just thought you were a clean comic. That's why we didn't reach out to you, because we didn't know that you would pair well with any of the people that we had on our roster. And I was like, I'm filthy as fuck. I'm respectful when I'm touring with people, but I've never been a clean comic. But I mean, people they will box you and they will group you and put you together. But again, like you, I'm thankful for the people that I was able to touch. No physical. With my comedy in those spaces, and the fans that hopped on board with that, and the supporters that hopped on board with that.
Hey man, what is wrong with people? Who told you these words were evil and negative, so now you get weird ass when you hear them?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Well, our parents.
You adhering to something that the world is telling you that's evil. Like, just listen to the source of the joke. Just listen to the funny part. As soon as you hear shit, you're like, oh, I don't mess with this person anymore. Oh, I can't listen. Like, shut the fuck up.
There you go.
know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
Mikey Winfield's here, ladies and gentlemen.
people, you're supposed to listen to what they're trying to say and allow yourself to evolve as a human. You're blocking your blessings when you cut somebody out because they said damn, and now you're like, oh, they said damn, I can't do this anymore. Like, no, you're the problem. You're the problem because you're missing out what could take your life to another level, and that shit angers me.
I see.
And because, man, I'm a creative. Like, yo, I pride myself on words and writing and crafting. And then for somebody to say, oh, no, you said this, so I don't even want to listen. Like, leave me forever. I don't want you.
Well, with that said, how much did you tone down your act for America's Got Talent?
Well, here's a catch, man. So America's Got Talent was all my older material. So, it fell in my lap. I needed to do 2 minutes, and then I was like, I know how to set up a punchline and a premise and a punchline. And these were old jokes that were really easy. I knew they worked for the show.
Yeah.
And it was but I loved them.
Yeah.
Because it's really real. It's based off my life. It was just I've been doing this for so many years that if you continue doing anything, it should become easier.
Yeah.
You know? And so for that, it was never hard. It was just all right, I'm giving this joke. So it wasn't so much even a toning down thing. I just got these jokes in my arsenal. I just got a lot of content of material, and even now I have more, and this is why I have more. Last December, I went to film a special in Vegas, and I filmed it over 4 shows. There were some camera malfunctions. So the special, I have it, but it's not able to release because something was wrong with the front camera.
Not the
which
front
is
one.
The most important for my face.
On all 4 cameras? I mean, on all 4 shows?
Like it was blurry?
Yeah,
It wasn't out of focus?
It was just, they're it's just a malfunction. And we
Oh,
got
they
this
didn't even
problem.
have the footage.
Yeah, they want to reshoot the whole thing. And now I'm not in love with the venue the way I was.
Yes.
So now I'm sitting on more. But that allowed me to just keep writing because I had filmed that in December. So now I'm just sitting on stuff. And I'm I need to get this out. I gotta put something out eventually, just because I don't like it. I just want to I don't like sitting on material, man. I just want to release it. It's all for your legacy. You write it and you put it out and you move on, and then people are like, oh, this and that. And I just need it done so I can move on to the next thing. And I just know it's going to be special.
That's it.
Feels good.
I like the energy. We got to stop right now because we got to get this. We always do our intro show, and we do it different every time we have a different guest.
Yeah.
And the energy you got right now is giving me Fat Man Scoop energy, some Funk Flex energy. And typically we have the guests freestyle with Pat. I make the beat and we have a freestyle. But I kind of just want you to be the hype man over the shit and just go crazy with it because I feel like
we can do that.
Why not?
Right.
The energy's here.
Let's go.
I got to match it. So let me see what good beat that I can
Fat Man Scoop beat?
Yeah.
Hasn't been requested in quite a while.
Timberland, bum, 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 bum. I can't do that one. That one just sounded great.
That sounds like the circus.
And I was just like, it sounded like a carnival. Okay. Let me go. This is that old Snoop Dogg joint.
Oh. Yeah. Come on, Fat Man Mike. Hey. Fat Man more, and with Mike, we with Mike. Fat Man more, we with Mike, we with Mike, we with Mike. I told you that these hoes lie.
Yeah, they
Better
do.
pull up with a bow tie. This is Mike. This ain't Larry. Welcome to damn internet fuck scare.
Damn.
Look at the fro. That shit is clean than a hoe.
Hey.
Look at the girls shaking their asses because they see the yellow glasses. Give me some. That'd be a crazy reason to start twerking.
That was it.
It's a wild reason to start twerking.
He got yellow glasses.
I can't control myself. Speaking of control yourself, fellas, listen, man. Summertime's here. Ladies are putting on the what do they call it? The maxi dresses. They're putting on the sundresses. They're putting on the shorts. Okay, I went to the BET experience. It was crazy. It was crazy. Everywhere I was looking, it was crazy. Fellas, don't get caught lacking. Okay, if you out here clapping cheeks, you can take it to the next level by using the BlueChew. I want to let you know this episode is sponsored in part by BlueChew. For those that have been living under the rock for the past umpteen years, BlueChew is an online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost. Now, I'm always the person that's somewhat frugal. If I can get something that's doing the same, producing the same results as this other product right here, and I can get it at a fraction of the cost, I'm all in. Right there, I'm all in. Like the cheeks right there of it. I love the fact that BlueChew is done all online. You complete a survey, and you get a message back from one of their licensed physicians, Ask you all the questions. You set it up, and the package will arrive at your door in a couple of days. It is made and shipped in the USA. Arrives to your door in a discreet package. And I'm going to let you know this. When I started taking the BlueChew tablets, because it's a tablet, it's a chewable form, which also right there setting it apart from everything else. But when I started taking BlueChew, I didn't need it. Okay, I did not need it. I was doing fine by my own. But after trying it, I'm like, I'm not going back. Okay, I mean, why would you take off a pair of shoes that makes you jump higher and run faster than all your competition? Why would you do that? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep on doing it. So I'm still subscribed. I'm paying it on my own money. And I done up the dosage. And I also up the amount of BlueChew tablets that I get every month. So if you're ready to take your game to the next level, okay, and only if you're ready. I ain't going to force it on you. Only if you're ready. I want you to go to BlueChew.com, use our promo code DIYS, and you'll get your first shipment completely for free. All you have to do is pay $5 for shipping and handling. Just $5, Buster. So go to BlueChew.com, use our promo code DIYS to receive your first month free. You just pay $5 for shipping. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank BlueChew for sponsoring this podcast. We thank you for listening. Fellas, let's close the summer strong, baby. City Boys up. 10,000 points.
Shout out to BlueChew, man. Riding.
They've been consistent, too. I appreciate them.
Riding. All right, what we got on the docket? What we got on the
what we're looking like.
We got...
First of all, we got some birthdays. Can we go back to that real quick? Shout out to the July birthdays. We got Trina Frazier. We got Kelvin Baker. We got Ranchelle Teal. And we got Hippie Goes, whose birthday is this Wednesday. Let's go with the birthday cancer.
Cancer season.
One time for the cancer fella.
Birthday, it's your birthday. It's your fucking birthday, you cancer bitch. Hey, it's a fucking birthday, you a cancer bitch. Hey, and I mean the astrology, I don't mean actual cancer bitch.
Way to go, 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 way to go.
That's the song we should did for the intro right there. That shit was live. I'm looking for the women. I'm holding my cup like
that's a hit.
They up in here.
That's a hit.
Okay, so what we got with this one right here? This is the Florida police are searching. Which one was that you clicked?
That was a
Oh, the
carjacking.
carjacker puts the toddler on the roadside. Whoa.
Hey, man, you know what?
That's insane. Wait, where was she?
Somebody was carjacked, so they might have got put out the car. Maybe they drove off with the car, didn't realize it. So
It was a kid in the back?
yeah.
Man,
It
see,
says,
I love considerate carjackers. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
He can't go all the way back, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Hey.
You know, you can't ruin it. The chances of getting away. Says Florida police are searching for a man who they said carjacked a woman and took off with an SUV while her child was still inside.
That's a pickle. Because if you keep going, it's fully kidnapping.
Yeah.
If you go back, you're just like,
You caught.
I guess I got to give both of these back.
Yeah.
It
So
was
he-
an infant, too, man. That's wild.
So carjacking is a crime, and I'm sure he had a gun, so it's
On
probably
top of it.
brandishing a weapon, and then kidnapping on top of that. It's like, yeah, I ain't trying to fight 3 charges. 2 I might be getting away with.
Well, no, he's not. He got out the car, no mask.
Right, and then he put the baby down, then took off.
Oh, you're not getting away with it. Yeah, right. But,
Who?
man, that's considerate. That's a sweet thing to do from a carjacker's perspective.
It's better than just, you getting that call later like, I got your kid.
Right. And, man, it's probably the kid. The kid probably, was like, drop me off.
Can
Or
we
just
scroll
starts
up just a
being
little bit? I
annoying.
want to see the haha is Fred's comment. A perfect example of humanity struggling but still showing signs of hope. He wanted the monetary item and had no intentions of hurting a baby. That is a
I
positive
agree.
silver lining of it.
I agree with
Yeah.
that, man. Sometimes you just need a ride, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired of Uber.
Uber
I'm
is
tired
crazy.
of calling people. Why don't I just get my own ride way quicker? I'm sorry, it's a baby in the back.
Yeah.
Nobody planned on that.
Maybe you should check that first. Check to see if because that's a huge thing. I don't know if they had a
That's a
baby
huge
on
risk.
Car
board.
seats are hard to get out.
Yeah.
Right, so he's
Yeah.
probably had
Yeah,
kids of his own.
He
complicated.
probably was driving, doing this, like trying to unfasten it from the
So he's
front
also a
seat.
father. Okay, that's where the compassion comes from. He's like, oh,
And man,
well,
look,
my
she
baby.
got insurance. She gonna get another car.
It's gonna take a couple
She gonna
weeks,
get
but she
that
might get
car.
it. She might get
No,
it back.
but she'll have a rental in the meantime.
It's not the 90s. These cars are so trackable now. If they don't
Yeah.
got the chip, they're electric. They have GPS and stuff like that. Like, unless he's going to a chop shop, which where the hell?
Yeah. I mean, she might have had if she had a laptop or iPad in the car, you can track it with Apple too. So you
Right.
can also follow it from that too. Like
Right.
it don't even have to be something with the cars. It could be something in the car that you track. But I don't know how I would feel about getting my car back after I was carjacked in said car.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
kind
you
of like
be
somebody
thinking about
break
it.
into your house. Like you feel weird. You feel like your place has
Invaded.
been invaded. You
Yeah.
feel violated. And it takes a while for you to get comfortable in your space again. I don't know if I would be comfortable in that vehicle anymore.
I agree, and I'm kind of more on the unpopular opinion. I'm like, let him have it.
The baby?
What's his story? You know,
Let him have the baby in the car.
too. The baby too. Let him have it.
Two
How
for
will
one.
I she feel? Hey man, what's his story? What if his story is just so intriguing where you're like, yo man, get that man a car. He didn't know the means to go by to get it. He just thought he was a carjack or whatever. But what if he needs a
Theft
car
Auto.
for some reason, like on AGT?
I
What
was
if he
like,
has a story?
he has to make.
What if he
he's-
has a story?
He's trying to make it to the audition. He's trying to make it to the
Yo, he been auditioning, he been rehearsing for years. He's just trying to make to the
He
audition.
gets in, he's sweating. He's like,
Yo, but
anybody
he
mind
got
if
it.
I go to the front of the line? I ain't got that much time.
And he know he gonna kill the audition. He knows the baby in the back, but man, he been going over his lines. He self-taped, looked
he's
at
ready.
it himself. He's ready. He's
Is
like,
that
I-
him?
He's in, yeah, it looks like he's in the store with no shirt on.
What are you auditioning
Was
for?
that before or after the
I think that
carjacking?
was before. I don't know, but either way,
He used a
it's
credit
Florida.
card? Jesus Christ.
Yo, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to put the baby on the
and
side
that's
of the
probably
road.
how he's going to get caught. That's the
Right?
craziest
Is
part.
that this is a bus?
compassion.
It looks like a bus that's driving, that's filming it with that long mirror extended out.
You mean a hater?
Yeah.
Let that man live.
Do y'all have a dash cam?
I've been thinking of getting one lately.
They say that you
Why?
kind of need one.
Why?
Just in case anything happens.
Yeah.
Same with like security cameras at your house and stuff.
I have a homegirl who stays in an apartment complex, and she came outside, and the neighbor had left the baby in a car, right? Months old baby. Baby's crying.
Which
right?
month? Which month?
I don't know.
Because in July, it's unacceptable.
Oh no! This was like maybe 2-3 months ago.
So yeah, it was like
Yeah, and
It
it's
could've
also
been
in a
March,
parking garage. It's in a
spring.
structure, but it's a small structure, probably like 10
babies can
cars.
stay in the car then.
A little bit, right?
So
But
it's
here's the
cool.
thing. So my homegirl was like, she waited a little bit, and then she called the cops. And then she saw the neighbor come out and was like, oh, did I leave my baby in the car? She's like, bitch, yes, you left the baby in the car. And my homegirl was like, I've been asking this chick if she needs help with the kids. She's like, I stay in the complex. I'll help you if you need a break or something, because she always looked frazzled. So the cops come. They're knocking on the door. The lady never comes to the door because she know what the fuck going on, right?
But the baby's safe.
The baby's safe now.
Oh,
The
yeah.
baby's inside by now by the time the cops come. But I think they went back and they talked to her or something like that. And they, maybe threatened her or something like that. So my homegirl goes out to her car, and the back of her car is smashed in with a bat, like a baseball bat, like multiple times. And so there are no cameras in the garage, so she can't definitively say that it was the neighbor. But that's the only thing that makes sense, because that's the only car. This was the only car that was damaged, and this was right after this incident happened.
Right.
And so she's just like, I should have had a fucking dash cam, man. So she bought one because her insurance replaced it, and took a couple weeks, but she got her car back, and first thing she got was that dash cam, one on the front, one on the back.
Which is great, but that's never going to happen again.
I didn't know you could just not answer the door for the police.
Yeah, if they're doing like a wellness check or following up on something, I guess they don't have the right. They can't kick down the door unless I guess they assume it's imminent danger for somebody inside, or somebody has reported like maybe a deadly crime or something like that, or just something with a gun. But they have to have it. I think typically they have to have a search warrant to like bust through the door. They're supposed to.
Right.
So I'm sure if they're just doing like a wellness check, they don't have the authority to like invade somebody's home.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you need it, because there's just a lot of unbelievable shit that happens when you're in the car. So it's just like good to have.
And you know the world works. Everybody doesn't need a baby.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
I know he
feel
didn't,
like
though.
It's gonna sound hella controversial.
Uh-oh.
Hella controversial.
I'm here for it.
I feel like at this point in time, there should be a cap on babies. I feel like it should be no more than 2 per family.
The old China rule.
Yeah, but like we ain't throwing them off of like cliffs
Are they?
if they're women, if they're girls.
Yeah, right.
Cliffs?
I
Yeah,
heard
they
that
were
was a
talking about
thing,
cliffs,
right?
yeah.
Am I tripping? Leah, did you hear that? Let me look it up, because I don't want to be lying to y'all, but I heard like China was like throwing babies off the cliff.
Yo.
If you had a baby, like you could only have.
If you're
I know
wrong,
it's
that
women,
was a odd ass guess, man. Like,
man, let's
Off
see.
the cliffs?
Does China get China's one-child policy? China's rapid population growth resulting in fundamental human rights abuses due to cultural stigmas and having female children. The stringent policy has led to millions of female infants being aborted, abandoned, or killed.
Let's look into. No, I knew that. Let's look into the killed, though, because throwing them off a cliff is so ceremonial.
Yo, I've heard a lot of things, man. I think I even nodded when you said it, but then I heard what you said, and I was like,
The
off
cliff part is wild.
The cliff part is.
It's pretty far
And
from
when
a
there's
hospital.
newborns being thrown into rivers or onto rubbish piles,
Rubbish piles.
or thrown into rivers.
Yeah, we don't know where they were standing, but if it was a river,
So late 16th century, not any time recently, but this was a thing.
Oh, 16th century.
Yeah. You know, I'm a history major.
damn, are you really?
Absolutely not.
Hell yeah,
Okay. Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
damn.
So I'm not saying one child. I'm saying 2, and regardless of if it's a male or female, I feel like we're losing all the natural resources.
Right.
World is overheating.
What you got to do though? Like, what should be the mandatory? Like, if you want 3, what do you have to apply for it? Like,
Yeah,
what should
and
be
you
the
gotta pay.
move?
You gotta pay.
You gotta pay if you
Yep.
want the 3rd one.
Yep, $250,000.
Damn.
So after you get 2, what happens? Do you get your what is it?
You get a certificate
You get
of
snipped.
completion.
Yeah.
You get a certificate of completion for family.
Mm.
And
I
it
wanna
doesn't
know
matter
how
if
you
you
don't get-
divorce and you get with someone else. You've already bore
Completed.
2 children.
Yeah.
You completed. So that'll make people wisen up too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
take
man,
the
that's
balls
world
off.
changing. That
Yeah.
can help
and,
society.
and we need male birth control. We need male birth control more than female birth control.
Sure.
We need that immediately.
Wait a
we
minute,
need
time
that
out.
stat.
We don't have that?
There is
Condoms.
condoms, but there's no pill, there's no shot, there's no other than condoms and what did I get? Snipped.
The vasectomy.
Vasectomy.
Yeah. Other than condoms, vasectomy. There's no pill. There's no shot. There's no other.
There should
method
at
of
least
male
be a
birth control.
pill.
Well, they tried a male birth control pill, but all the men complained that they were having too many side effects from it.
Oh.
Y'all
So
soft.
they stopped.
Women just be
getting
taking these
cramps.
side effects to the
Going
chest.
to work and shit, yeah.
They be gaining weight. Their skin be flourishing though, because birth control pills help women with like their skin and stuff like that.
I hear it breaks you out.
No, a lot of people get on it to help with their acne.
Man.
My daughter did. My daughter got on birth control at like 16 for her acne because it was bad.
I didn't know. I had
Yeah.
no idea. That's pretty crazy.
Male
Yeah.
birth control, huh?
Pull out system ain't. It's not 100%. And I got a couple that's close friends, and
The
they
pull
they follow their calendar. She does the period tracking thing.
That's crazy.
And they haven't had any issues in 2 years. But most people don't follow it to the T like that. Like, if you're drunk and you feeling the type of way, and she ovulating, like, I'm going to pull out in time. No, the fuck you're not. No, you're not. I'm not going to do all of this work for 15 minutes. This, shoulders, hips, everything, holding my
Why are your
breath.
shoulders
Yeah.
moving so much?
Huh?
Why are your shoulders
That's
moving?
his
Because
move.
that's the thrust. That's the thrust. Like, you pulling them back from the back. Like, ugh.
Oh, okay.
How do you go for the back? You just let her do the work? Lazy. See that, ladies? This is what you're getting right here.
I'm not back there with my shoulders popping my chest like that.
Well, no,
you know?
no, it's the pull. It's this right here. It's like, yeah. What?
That's not really what you were doing at first. You were kind of just going like this. I don't
Is
know.
that what we
I
about to
feel
do?
judged. I feel judged right now.
That's what I was doing.
I mean, everybody has.
There's a lot of shoulders, but I get what
Everybody
you're
got
saying.
their own method, Pat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own method.
Would y'all deal with cramps for male birth control?
Oh, nah, I'm just getting them pregnant. Yo, that hurts. Man, you ever look,
Nah.
this what happened to me, man. This was 2 months ago. I went to Starbucks and they thought I said whole milk, but I said oat milk. So I had whole milk. And it beat my ass, man. I had
damn.
cramps for my whole drive up to Portland, man. And I'm like,
Damn.
forget this. If I had to deal with this, these hoes is getting pregnant.
They have the machine, the pregnancy cramp simulator.
Yeah.
And most men can't do it.
Have you tried it?
Never.
I want to try it. We need to find that.
No, we don't.
Hippie, find it on if you can on eBay
I was
or
already
Amazon.
on their side though. I was already like, man, that's
And
horrible.
I want to try it on the show. I feel like I can make it through.
You can make it through for entertainment, but imagine you just doing this on a regular day.
house.
I'm
when
a
you going
stream,
to
I'm a
7-Eleven.
stream for 48 hours, me wearing a thing for 48 hours.
I would tune in,
Okay?
but
the
again,
cramps are going for 48 hours?
I mean, women have cramps. Like, some women have cramps throughout the entire duration of their period. Some have more intense cramps at the beginning, and then it kind of subsides. Some have them, like, the worst in the middle of it. So, like, it doesn't matter. Like, that typically, most women have cramps at least. If they're the type that do cramp for periods, they do have cramps for, like, 1 to 3 days. So, you gotta give
All
it a
day?
try. No, it comes in waves.
Oh.
yo,
I'm cramping.
I just need a menopause simulator. I want to be past all of it and done.
But that means you're going to be dealing with the hot flashes.
That's another thing, man. That's
Yeah.
another thing.
We just can't deal with any level.
Yeah, I don't deal with none of
Any
it.
level
Soft,
of
these niggas soft. I'm ready to try it. I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on. Pat, you gonna try it?
I would try it.
Would you wear it for 2 days?
No. Goddamn.
What if it kills you? Like, what if,
How would it kill you, Mike?
yo, what if you just cramp to death, man? Like, some people can't handle
Listen, if you cramp
pain
to death
in general.
wearing something that's simulating cramps, we got to weed out the weak there. Because if you don't have the wherewithal to just pull it off of you before you die, you ain't supposed to be here.
You don't know, man. People die in the heat. They don't know when it's like a
Nah.
degree hotter. And
You
then
are the
it was
type of
last
person that
minute.
try to cross the highway blindfolded. You don't deserve to be here.
Yo, forget that cramps, man. Look, I'ma just applaud all the women that deal with the things we deal with, but we deal with stuff too.
Of course.
We
You know?
definitely do.
We deal with stuff too. It's just different. You
It's
know?
definitely different. I
Right.
mean, listen, and we all have our struggles. I'm always like looking for, like, how would I deal with that? How would I fare in this situation? So I always just try to put myself in the other person's shoes before I make a wild ass statement. Before I, take that person into consideration.
How did we even get here?
This was all you.
Nah.
No, this was all you. We were talking about birth control and all of that, and you got on cramps.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I did that. My
I
bad.
know. I was just trying to put it on. Oh, do-gooder over here. No, it was me. Nah, come on, man. Would have been good for views. Let's see what other story we got on the docket. Okay.
Oh yeah, this
Whoa.
is crazy. This guy did what a lot of people thought about. So this is a dude in New Jersey man, charged with attempted murder after flying to Florida to attack his online video game rival with a hammer.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay, so he basically flew overnight to attack his online video game rival. Edward Kang allegedly took an overnight flight from Newark to Jacksonville. Ooh, he went to Jacksonville. He's surprised he didn't end up dead. The victim's stepfather reported being awakened by screams for help. Kang snuck into the victim's house in Fernandina Beach? Some beach. He was dressed in black with a mask and gloves at 2 a.m. on a Sunday. When he went to see what was going on, he found his stepson on the ground struggling with the attacker who had a hammer. The sheriff reported that Kang got angry at the victim while playing the multiplayer game Arcade? Is that how you said it? Is that Arcade? Yeah. Arcade. Told his mom he was visiting a friend in Florida and left. The victim suffered severe but non-life-threatening head wounds, while Kang is being held at the county jail and on attempted murder and burglary charges. So now he is going to a prison in Jacksonville because of Arcade.
I think it's a good idea to start off by applauding this man's passion.
Right.
You know, just to be that invested in the game that you're willing to fly to find your rival to kick their ass.
He had one luggage and it just had a hammer in it. I'm visiting a friend, Mom.
He had to check it though. He couldn't get carry-on. It was just one big ass piece of luggage with a hammer that's $5 around.
It's kind of light.
He's on a mission. Hey, bro, what are you doing here?
A couple things. First of all, his head is shaped like this U. Like, the way his hair is, it looks like his head is shaped like this U underwear. Like, it comes out a little bit at the top. And I don't know. It could just be the hairstyle, but, like, I keep looking at it like it looks a little off. Secondly, I wish they would come out with easily accessible information for where somebody lives. For this,
you want that?
Yeah.
No.
I was just thinking, like, how the hell did he find the dude's address?
He had all of these AI apps on. Give me where shit started 48 stays at. That's what I want.
Terrible idea.
He had to knock on every door. Is your screen name Pocket Danger? No. Is your nickname Pocket Danger?
I'm not gonna go there and do nothing crazy like that. But I'm finna send you 100 pizzas. 10 from every pizzeria.
What if they like pizza? Then you're like, this guy's all right.
100 though?
Yeah,
at some point it's gonna be inconvenience. 100 all at the same time coming
But
through your
then
door.
you spent all that money.
That's the point. I gotta figure out something else to do.
Hey, but if your plan works and then you got access to everybody's thing, now everyone tones it down. Why are people talking? It's because you can't find me. Why is everyone online writing all these messages?
They won't tone it down.
They gonna tone it down.
The internet would.
Like,
if there was real life consequences, it would absolutely. Because a lot of them are just shit on all day and then they go online and shit on other people. So I feel like if you were just like, your address was right under every comment, people would probably not say such crazy shit. But what's crazy about this to me is that I want to know what the original like interaction was, because I'm assuming he was getting his ass whooped online, and then he flew all the way to Florida, and he lost again. He didn't really he didn't hurt him. He didn't kill him. He took 2 L's.
It wasn't life-threatening, but he hurt him. You get hit with a hammer, I don't give a fuck. How
I don't know if he got hit with a hammer.
Well, they said that the dad walked in.
He was struggling with him. Yeah.
And he said he had injuries, but they weren't life-threatening.
Imagine flying all the way to Florida on Spirit. He caught 3 L's. This man was L after L after L.
Because he had to pay. He had to pay for that checked luggage, or he had to buy the hammer when he got there. Either way,
it was a new hammer.
Not a new hammer.
I've never seen like a reenactment of a murder with the hammer, and the hammer was like brand spanking new. Then we went from the airport to Home Depot to this nigga's house.
Oh, no.
He even get a hotel that night. He's like, I'm going to jail.
Oh, man, I'm just doing that. I'm just going and might as well do this now. And I'll stop by Orbeez to get me a sandwich.
Have you guys ever thought about doing this?
I definitely want us to get back from somebody talking shit online. But I mean, like, seeing it through all the way. Like, he had to catch a car to the airport. There was so many chances for him to stop. Go through TSA, get to his terminal, wait till they start boarding, get on the plane, sleep, because, I mean, he was going from Jersey to Florida, so he probably slept, or maybe, like, was meticulously planning how he was going to do it and get away. Land, pick up the bag, or go get the hammer, get in another Uber, get dressed, put the gloves on and all black. You had so many times it's like, nah, I shouldn't.
He was mad.
Big man.
Extensively mad.
How do you
think about
keep that
it? You think
anger?
about it?
Not really. I mean, like when I was younger and on, in Call of Duty lobbies, of course. Yeah. But I mean, not really, because that's a lot. And I feel like Tahir said, at some point I would be over it. Like, I think if I wasn't over it in the Uber, like on the way to the airport, before TSA, I'd be like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Definitely. Because that's pretty far. I could buy the ticket mad because they make it
that's
pretty
gonna
easy.
happen. You can make that purchase.
They can make it pretty easy. I could buy the ticket mad. The Uber, I would still be like, yeah, let's do this. As soon as I got out and I was checking my luggage, I'd be like, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. This dude don't even live in a fun city.
I applaud that you can get that far. You
That's
know, I
far,
think that's
too.
great. I think
I'm
that's
saying
pretty
that's
far.
maximum.
I think about it sometimes too, man, because it'll be like 2,000 good comments on YouTube, and then
We
you
get
see
caught up in
that
that
one where they're like, he's funny, but he wasn't that funny. I'm like, man, I will murder you. You know, like, you don't know me. Like,
Why do we fixate on that one
that
thing?
one comment
It's
is
crazy.
But I shouldn't even. I hate that I said that out loud because now they know. You know, they know. Oh, that's what gets them. All right, now you got.
They
now
already
it's gonna-
know.
I think so too.
That's why they do that.
Yeah, that sucks,
It's
man.
a weird life that I could only imagine. Just like, talking shit online and then just being like, do. Just go on with your day.
Yeah, it's people that live for that shit. Like they have like troller or savage or something in their name. Like they are there just to cause chaos.
Yeah.
Like they feel like this is my contribution to the internet. This is my
I hate it. It is,
contribution to the
yeah.
site.
That's why I don't like people, man. That's why I'd rather no one know where I'm at. I don't let people know my whereabouts. That's why I'm like, I stay on mystery mode. People don't know where I'm at anytime. And that's
gotta
the
do
reason, man.
I
So
understand,
you
man.
gotta do it.
Listen, man, I know if he was on Spirit, I know that plane was probably hot. So I hope that he was wearing his Mando. All right, Mando, excuse me.
It's people that got off that Spirit flight that wasn't even planning on murdering. But it was
They were
such
just
a
next to him at
terrible
baggage claim.
experience.
Like, oh, is that your hammer? It's just a hammer by itself.
your hammer?
Oh, yeah, thank you. That nigga didn't even put luggage.
Oh, no.
But like I was saying, I'm sure if he was on Spirit, because Spirit Air don't be working like that. No disrespect to it. I'm just speaking from
It
personal
is
experience.
disrespect, man.
But I hope he was wearing his Mando. And for those that don't know, Mando is an amazing product that is created specifically for men or anyone that wants to use it. They sent me an amazing care package. It reduces and prevents the sweat occurring on your body. They have 24-hour protection, actually like 48-hour protection. They got deodorant. They got full body deodorant. They got body wash. They got a scrub. They got a bar soap. The bar soap was, I haven't used a bar soap probably in years. I'm just not a big fan of it. But that bar soap smelled so nice, and it just lathered so damn well. I think I'm gonna have to run it back. All the products are natural, 100% natural, organic, fragrance and oil free. Dermatologists recommend it. Okay, these are amazing products, and I already bought another stick of the deodorant. Because I use that in my travel bag now. So I got one at the crib and I got one on the road with me because it just works that well. And when I tell you I was devoted degree person. Devoted. But after using Mando for 1 week, I was like, I'm switching. So after my stick ran out, went to Target, grabbed me one, and ordered another one online for my travel case. So I encourage you guys to check it out. You will not be disappointed at all. Controlled odor anywhere and shop at Mando. Get $5 off your starter pack. That's over 40% when you use our promo code DIYS at shopmando.com. Again, get $5 off your starter pack. That's over 40% off with our promo code DIYS at shopmando, MANDO.com. All right? Get your bodies together, fellas. Do you manscape and all of that?
Nah, man. I want an afro down there too. Come on. Yo, what you gotta do, man?
Nails, pedicures, manicures, anything like that?
Nah, man, I do it myself. I got some clippers, and I just
boom,
yeah,
boom, boom.
I cut my nails. Da.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm on it. I go to
I
hammer
respect
it down.
it. I respect it.
It's a little pampering for myself. Go
Good for
there,
you.
keep my feet up. You know what I'm saying? They give you a little massage with it. They got a TV, watch TV, headphones. It's just get away for like an hour and a half.
I
It's
like
nice.
the massages though. I'll go do massages, but you gotta go to like a city that don't nobody know you, and then you pop into like one of the whisker rooms, and then you just go in there and you just hang out, man. And this is a great experience.
How many times have you done that?
Huh?
Hey man, you know, to each his own, man. I like massages. I don't know, like it's a weird thing for me because I almost feel like I'm paying for a nap because every time I get a massage, I fall asleep.
Hey, but look at that. But you're better after because that stuff is healthy. Self-care is something that is so underrated. You're not supposed to just do it on birthdays and holidays. Like, let these people take care of you because it's working out muscles and it's grinding the muscles.
Taking the stress out.
Yeah, and you're better afterwards. But people think, oh, it's just a massage. No, it's way more than that. Take advantage. I support massage workers and sex workers and whatever you do because it's
Those aren't
helping
the
your
same
life.
thing.
That's not the same thing at all. You just kind of group those in together.
But no, support.
What?
Y'all ever got a massage and it was too much pressure and you feel yourself going, did you tell them like, hey, lighten up just a little bit?
Nah, I was like a little bitch. I let him.
You just push through it?
Yeah.
I got abused.
Yeah, I just like let it happen.
Yeah,
No,
it's like
man. I did that the first couple times, and I was like, "Oh, can you go a little lighter?" And I felt some type of way, but like the massage was much more enjoyable by me speaking out. But those first couple ones, I definitely just tried to power through, and I was like exhaling hard.
It's good for you though.
No, it's not.
But the
It's
thing
not
I don't want
enjoyable.
is like when you say like, can you go? There's not like it's not like a dial. Like it's not like you can go like specifically to the pressure level before that. So sometimes they'll be like, oh, he's a bitch. So they'll go all the way down, and then you gotta like find the middle, like a little bit more pressure than that.
Yeah.
And you gotta find that middle. I'll just be like, man, just beat me up.
Nah, man. Nah. I'd be like, hey, you can go about 15% lighter. That's it. Just
Percentage, okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that next time.
They
I'm
don't
gonna say,
know.
can you bring in the weaker man?
I told you about the time I got the massage for the guy.
For the guy.
From the guy, Massage Envy, and I could feel his hair follicles
right.
all like when he was doing this. I
Pretty
felt
rough.
all of his hair on me.
Exfoliation.
What did that do
man.
for you?
Nothing. Ruined it.
What
'Cause
did that do for you?
I told him he had just eaten like a Reese's peanut butter cup or something. Because when he got close to my shoulder, I could smell the Reese's peanut butter, and I was just like,
That sounds abusive.
"This is the worst massage ever."
That's on him because he definitely shouldn't be eating that. A lot of the times they be wearing the masks too, and like shave. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
You rubbing on
That's
stuff.
the least
He
you
was
can do.
Armenian, so it was like
Oh,
on both
man.
arms. And when he went in like this, like really get it in, I felt,
Little tickle.
I don't want to feel your hair on my body.
Man.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It was not
I'm
good.
not weird about male masseuses, but I'd rather not. You
Okay.
know, if there's an option, be like,
Yeah.
give me the
I want a
insanely strong young lady.
I want a strong chick.
Insanely
Yeah.
strong young lady. It
Yeah.
is a weird thing because it's like we have placed certain genders in certain roles for so long in society. Teachers were typically women, same as nurses and massage therapists. But like there are a lot of male nurses. I was a
Yeah.
male teacher, and now there are a lot of male masseuses. So
As there should be. I mean, they're strong for a reason, but you know, the
are
world.
you gonna get one from a male masseuse?
Listen, I'm not opposed.
Okay.
But this is what the world will do to you now. They'll tell you you're wrong because you only want a woman masseuse. You're not wrong for that. That's society trying to say, oh, man, you got to do it this way and you shouldn't feel this way.
The
Feel
masseuse
the way
probably
you
feel
want
that
to
way.
feel.
Like, let me rub down the woman.
Yeah, like, look, man, I like a masseuse that does full body. So I would prefer a woman. You
don't want a guy on your butt?
I don't need a dude on my ankles. Like getting,
I don't like full body. They be doing too much. They be like trying to dig into your calves, and you like it don't hurt that much.
But that's what you need.
I'm not
though.
LeBron James.
You need it all. You need the
That
whole
shit
thing
tickles
for
and
pressure
hurts.
release.
Nah, stay away from my calves.
So you laughing and stuff?
If it's like my feet, my calves, and my thighs, a part of me is like. I used to hate foot massages. Now I have a massage gun and I have to do it.
Yeah,
They got you too, man. When you do a little chuckle,
I'd rather fart than chuckle.
Imagine being a
Sorry.
massager and the person laughs a little.
Just letting your ear touch your shoulder.
They'd be like, it's perfectly normal. They treat it like a fart.
The Thai massages though, I had to stop getting those. That's the one where they like walk on your back.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're holding the rafters of the roof and then they're just walking. I was like, nah, I can't do this.
Yeah,
no
they-
more.
Why you
You
stop?
up.
What's the problem with
It's
that?
just like on that one, it is very difficult for them to decrease the pressure because she can't make herself lighter. She can make
But she's pushing herself on, like she's
Yeah.
pushing herself down.
I don't want it. I don't want no more feet on my back.
Yeah, be
Was
barefoot.
was it the feet or the weight?
It's a combination of both because like if you tell them specifically I want you to work the shoulders and the lower back, then they're usually going to use the ball of their foot on those parts, and it's a lot of pressure. Sometimes it's kind of hard to gauge it. I just feel like Thai massages are just a lot more pressure focused than regular massages anyway. So I just it's not my jam. Not my jammy jam.
She just made, if she weighed too much, it's nothing you can do about that.
I'm not
That's
saying,
deep tissue. They bring in a bigger person. Oh, you want the sports massage, huh?
Hey, bring in Big John. You got any focus areas?
The exit. Focus area
Get
right
off
now.
my back!
Oh yeah, because you can't even really talk to them. They don't squeeze the air out your
your
lungs.
air is
Like,
out.
Let's pressure, please.
I'm gonna hop off that table
Let's
so
pressure,
fast and
please.
scurry out.
Yeah, that's wild. She been walking all day.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, listen, Mikey, anything you want to let the people know to look out for? Anything you got coming up you want to tell them to be on the lookout for?
Yeah, and you know what? Absolutely. I'm in Bakersfield tomorrow, Friday, right? Yeah. Friday tomorrow? Yeah, I'm in Bakersfield. I got Baltimore and San Francisco coming up. I'm torn, but I've been actively trying to stay home, man, because I realized nobody really knows me because I'm always gone. I'm always away, because that's where the bread has been for me, but I'm staying home. I got, I said, I'm nominated for the Joke of the Year, check the clip.
Let's go.
Find the socials. I think the Instagram and stuff is in there, and, man, let's start having a great relationship.
There you go.
Let's start having a great relationship, people. We could do this.
We could all take a page out of Mikey's book with the energy and the positivity, man. So definitely appreciate you pulling up on us, having a
My
good time.
pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And congratulations on the nomination of Joke of the
thank
Year.
you very much.
That's huge, man, and much continued success on the tour and the future dates, man.
That's
I
it.
hope it all works out better than you could ever hope for, brother.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you
Put
very
that
much.
on there right there, the little button right there. As always, guys, I'm Tahir Moore.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
And we'll see you on the next episode of Damn Internet, You're Scary. Peace, guys.